When I came here 2 years ago, I was very surprised that it was so safe. Because remember, we got this bicycle, and you even told me there's not really a need to lock it because nobody will steal it.
Yeah.
So it's very safe. It feels for me very safe, very authentic Mexico. You know, so you can see how actual Mexican people go about their daily life. I think the prices are very good compared to Tulum or Cancun or Playa.
Yeah.
There's a lot of salsa going on, salsa culture. You know, like to many different places. To do salsa, Latin music everywhere. So for me, it's much more authentic than for example, Cancun.
You enjoy more these Mexican vibes here.
Of course, I come to Mexico to experience the Latin vibes, you know.
Yeah.
And the other cities are a little bit, you know, sometimes I feel it might as well be Spain or you know, one of the islands, Ibiza or Mallorca. It's the same thing, but I fly to Mexico to feel that I'm in Mexico. I think they're very chilled out, very laid back. They don't stress or hurry or whatever. Also even in traffic, because a lot of the streets are one way, and I had the bicycle 2 years ago. I had no idea what I was doing. But nobody got angry at me in the car. They all went, oh, come on, you can go first. Yeah. Nobody's in a rush. Everybody's chilled out.
Yeah.
I felt it was easy to go places from here because you have the Aro buses. So I took trips to the cenotes, which we usually did with just a local taxi. You have Uber here, which is very convenient, which you don't have in Quintana Roo. Or even in Valladolid, I think. Not.
Yeah, no.
So that's very comfortable. So it's very, taxis are cheap. So we went to the cenotes, Progreso, we went together to pick up Helmut.
Helmut, the boss, the real boss.
The real boss. And Holbox, I visited from here. Valladolid. I went to Playa for some days. Because I had so many weeks, I could also do like weekend trips. So from here it's a good base to go to other places. Chichen Itza, obviously. I think if you really want to learn the language, it has to be intensive. If you take a Spanish course once per week, you know, it's not going to help much. But if you do intensive and then you speak to the locals, I think it's very much easier to pick up and remember.
Yeah.
Things you learn. Yeah, of course. And we also did it wasn't only sitting in the classroom, obviously, right? We went to the market to prepare, to buy stuff for the Mexican dinner that we cooked, the ceviche. So I could use the words that I learned from the fruits to point at the fruits and the vegetables. Yeah. It was a nice little thing. Yeah. Obviously in Estonia was a Spanish school. This is a Mexican school. So the languages are a little bit different, but it's a different experience. I also enjoyed the experience in Tallinn because besides the classes we had like paellas, just like like here. It's not just the class; it's the experience around it. We cook Mexican food, we go salsa dancing. It's not just the class; it's a cultural experience. So yeah, I remember when I came first, it was a new project for you. So, but I think you already set it up very professionally. So from there, I can see that it only became more professional. So I noticed the people around the town, like the hostel that I'm staying in, that they know about the school and they're already going, I've heard about it, we want to check it out. So the word spread a bit, you change the location, so now there's a nice little rooftop where you're opening a juice bar or something. So I noticed this time the classes that we took, it's a different teacher, but also teachers were always good. So I think for me both experiences were good, but I can see that you've obviously come a long way from having the first student, and now it's like a well-known product already. And I would recommend it to anyone because it's nice to travel around, but it's also nice to maybe stay for a little bit in the same place and do something for your development, right? Not just be traveling around and walking around with your backpack everywhere, but just at some point just take a step in place, stay a week or even more in the same place and take some lessons. I even stayed for more weeks, so I found it a more pleasant experience because you can actually get to feel the local culture instead of just going from one place to the other. So I would recommend it.